My name is Salman Khetani. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Bioengineering at University of Illinois, Chicago. I also direct the Microfabricated Tissue Models Lab at UIC. Cells in the body are part of an intricate microenvironment that contains neighboring cells, extracellular matrix proteins, and soluble factors. When cells are harvested from donor organs, they can be used for several applications that include screening the toxicity of pharmaceuticals, for developing new drugs against human diseases, and as implantable constructs that could be used for patients who are suffering from end-stage organ failure. However, one issue in this so-called field of tissue engineering is that when cells are placed outside of the body in culture, they tend to very rapidly lose their functions. My lab develops engineering tools to very precisely control the microenvironment around cells so they can better mimic what happens in the body. We then use these long-lasting and highly functional cultures of cells for several applications that include screening the toxicity of drugs, developing mechanistic insight into how human diseases progress, such as hepatitis B virus infection, fatty liver disease, and atrial fibrillation, and also eventually to use these cultures for implantation in humans who suffer from end-stage organ failure. Our research is leading towards cell culture tools that we and others, such as pharmaceutical companies, can utilize to very precisely control what's happening to the cells. With our mechanistic work in disease modeling, we're hoping to discover molecular targets that could be used as therapeutics in the future for these global diseases that people are afflicted with. And then finally, with some of the culture conditions that we're discovering, our hope is to be able to build implantable tissues for people in the clinic who might be having organ failure. So I'm very excited to be part of the MSTP program because it provides an opportunity to train the next generation of physician scientists who are going to be on the front lines of treating patients with the latest and greatest technology and research. And so I believe that exposing these students to bioengineering tools and techniques early on is going to ultimately allow them to be more effective physicians and, most importantly, to provide patients with the best options of care in the long run. So I'm extremely grateful to be part of the MSTP program at UIC.